Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a pick a card reading on your next love relationship, your next partner. This could also be a reflection of your current partner, depending on your situation. So I've got 5 piles today. We're going to be looking at pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4, and pile 5. So go ahead, see which pile is sort of calling to you, and I will have the timestamps below in the description box or the comments, and let me know what you picked. What's up, pile 1? I have your cards out here. We're looking at your next relationship, your next partner. So let's go ahead and get started and see what's coming up in the cards for you. I have the gift of self-love. This is what you will be gaining in this relationship. What I'm seeing from this card is a lot of self-introspection, a lot of seclusion, maybe with yourself and with your partner, but through this self-introspection and isolation, you're going to be learning a lot about who you are. And a lot of what this pile is telling me is that there's going to be a spiritual elevation that happens through the context of this relationship, meaning you are going to elevate spiritually through this relationship and the help of this partner. The personality of your next partner, what I'm seeing is a very sensitive person, somebody who might embody the water element in a lot of ways, somebody who could be psychic themselves, or really just be empathetic, sensitive, and very emotional. Perhaps they could feel a lot of jealousy, or just on one end, and then the other end just being very like a loving person, a partner who you really don't have to say much to, but you kind of just understand each other telepathically. I'm also saying that this person could potentially be a little bit of a worrier, somebody who, because they're so sensitive and empathetic, has the tendencies, even prior to having known you, maybe being like a little bit worrisome in their approach to life, or feeling like they've just gone through a lot of hardship, and because of that maybe they have a little bit of like trust issues, or potentially just have really vivid dream states as well because of this like little bit of a psychic feeling I'm getting. This could just be somebody who has been through a lot in their life and is so empathetic and sensitive that in some ways it still kind of affects them through their day-to-day living. However, with that being said, while I'm feeling the water element as far as their personality goes, I'm seeing what matters a lot to them is financial stability, the way an earth sign would approach it. So I wouldn't be surprised if they have a lot of earth or water or both in their charts. I'm seeing that this person is really focused on building a legacy, something that they can give to their family and their children, and something that will live past them. I do sense that this person really does care about family and family connections, and even if they don't have that in their life, they really want to build that with a partner, and that is a priority for them. I'm also seeing, with the Four of Wands here, I'm also seeing that this person really does value stability in their life, stability in their relationships and stability in their finances. I'm seeing that really what they want is a very happy family life, and that's something that they want to create with a partner. I do sense that this person might be a very passionate person as well. There is a little bit of the fire element coming through, meaning to me that while they're extremely sensitive on one end, they also do very much have a passion for life and just generally feel enthusiastic about their life regardless of what has happened to them, and really do want to carry on creating life with like that spirit of fire within them. This person will be financially stable. They'll definitely be able to take care of themselves. Even if that's not right away, in the long term, what I'm seeing is that this person is definitely going to be making a lot of money. They're going to make a lot of money so that they can share it with themselves, share it with their family, and also be able to support themselves and the people that they love without any strings attached, or needing to get it from somebody else. Another attribute I'm seeing of this person is that they're definitely a teacher, and a student. Like, they are somebody who can very much, they've learned a lot through their life. They've learned a lot through what they've experienced in life. And because of that, they really want to share it with other people. There is a sense of like a spiritual teacher to this person. Either they're just religious, or they're a mentor, or I could see them working potentially with children as well. But what I'm really feeling is that there's some sort of mentorship that they have, do, or would like to do in the long run. There's somebody who wants to help other people. I'm also getting the idea that they are very good at understanding spirituality, or it's at least important to them. As far as what this person looks like, what I'm seeing is somebody who's really youthful. I do see somebody who appears youthful in their features, as well as just their attitude towards life. Even having been through a lot, which is kind of what the sense I'm getting is that they've had a lot of hardships in their life. It doesn't seem to wear on their face. They have like a very youthful appearance. And I'm also seeing somewhere with like a lighter hair color, somewhere between a blonde and like a medium brown. This person could also have tattoos, is what I'm seeing. What this person is really going to bring you in your relationship is simultaneously a new beginning as well as an ending. I think you're going to meet this person when there's a karmic completion in your life, or you met this person when there was a karmic completion in your life. And then when that happened, when that meeting occurred, together you guys build a brand new future that is kind of whatever you want it to be. I definitely see that this person is your happy ending here. I wouldn't be surprised if this was a permanent relationship that occurred next for you, because I am seeing 9s, which is telling me that there's something that's wrapped up in your life, like an end of a cycle that's going to be wrapped up in your life and their life, and then together you start again into something new. I do see longevity in this relationship. One of the most amazing things about this person and what they'll be able to offer you is the ability to follow your dreams, or really teach you how important it is for you to follow your dreams, or just unequivocally act on that all the time in their decision making. I'm also seeing a dog, which might just mean that this person really does love animals. They could be very much a humanitarian, because I'm also seeing the number 9, like I said, quite a bit. So this person could just be a little bit of a humanitarian, or really, really value animals, care about other people, care about the well-being of other people. Yes, I think that's all I'm seeing for group 1, so I hope that the message resonated with you, and I'll see you in the next reading. Hey, pile 2, I've got your cards out here. We're going to be looking at your next lover in your next relationship. So let's go ahead and get started and see what comes up for you. So right away, the gift that I have that you will get from this relationship is the gift of gratitude, being grateful. What I'm seeing right away is that there's this very large theme in your relationship of wishes being granted, of manifestation, and of transformation. I think when you guys meet each other, your lives are going to completely and drastically change from one version of life into another. And I believe that each of you will help the other with this process of creating life the way you want it to be after you meet. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that the person that you meet next, or the next relationship you're going to be in, this person came from a lot of pain and a lot of trauma with this Three of Swords here. I can see that this person has had a lot of heartbreak in their lives. I'm feeling particularly from a parent, but maybe this could also just be any other relationships that they've been in. It just seems that they've had a run of bad luck prior to meeting you. This person might have had a lot of financial hardships, a lot of maybe like spiritual starvation, just feeling like they were never really able to have what they needed to be full and fulfilled in their life. I can see that this person really had to practice moderation in what they had, as far as just not having a whole lot, or being forced to like share it with other people. But I can just sense that this person is sort of, their life has kind of been in this limbo for a while, maybe just prior to meeting you or when they meet you. But I can just see that there's just this shift and this change of sort of feeling like left out in the cold, maybe some sickness, or just feeling like life has sort of been stripped of them. What I can see, though, is that this person really, really works hard to build something new with their lives. It's like they don't want to be a victim to whatever it is, whatever circumstances they have experienced in their life, but rather they're willing to put the work in, the collaboration, the planning into building something entirely new for themselves and for their future. This is a really, really strong person. What I'm seeing is like when you guys meet, this gratitude becomes such a game changer for the way life is for both of you. I feel that because they met you, it's like they have this whole different idea of what they really want and need in life, and that they're so grateful that somebody like you has come along, that it's like they can forget the heartbreak that they've experienced prior to this moment. I'm seeing that the meeting between you guys is full of new beginnings. It's like the way you communicate changes, the way you feel, your emotional health changes, and then the way you financially live and experience life is going to change as well. It's like both of you just give each other a clean slate where this meeting is now like, okay, we're going to change our lives into something better, into something different, and not experience what we've both experienced prior to this. I can just see a lot of hard work going into not only this relationship, but the rest of your lives together. I'm seeing that you're completely going to transform your situation to what it was into what it will be, which is a lot of manifestation, domestic harmony, just completely feeling reborn with each other. I feel that there's going to be a lot of new opportunities that come in when you guys meet. This could look like new jobs, new homes, just really feeling like God is just gifting you with things after your meeting. Like it's a very blessed meeting. And I really see that you're going to be putting in a lot of work when it comes to your financial lives together. And also just perfecting your craft, whatever that is for each of you, whatever your purpose is that you feel you have in this life. I can just see a lot more work going into that after this meeting, because it's like you both energize each other to be better, do better, and have more. And part of that ability to generate those things and manifest those things has to do with just the gratitude you feel for having met each other. As far as what this person looks like, I'm feeling mixed signs, but I see somebody who's also youthful, someone who's young. There could be blue eyes that this person has. I feel that they communicate very well, like they're good communicators. As well as like a bit of daydreamers, or like very imaginative, sensitive. I do see a pretty sensitive person. What I'm seeing though is that your relationship is going to be bringing each other a lot of balance when it comes to your home life. I see new beginnings in your home life and your domestic harmony. I'm seeing a very solid foundation in your relationship. And I'm seeing a lot of financial manifestation and money manifestation. And it's like you'll go from always having to begin again in like laying solid foundations, whether this is in your relationships or your money. It's like you're going to move from that, or this person is going to move from that mindset or that karma into something entirely new and much more blessed and much more easily manifested. I feel like this person is definitely sort of a gift from God for you, like because of your ability to keep moving forward. God has like gifted this to each of you, this relationship. I think that you're going to be this person is going to be a highly creative person. I do see the 3 a lot here. This person might be into a lot of creative expression. And I wouldn't be surprised because I'm also seeing a little bit of the water element in their personality. So just sensitive, creative, a builder of some sort. Yeah, I'm just seeing that this person's really able to like create and build things. Okay, I think that's all I'm seeing for pile 2. So I hope that you enjoyed the reading, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey, pile 3, I've got your cards out here. Let's go ahead and take a look at your next lover, your next relationship, and see what's coming up. So the gift of your next relationship is going to be the gift of boundaries. I'm feeling this in a couple different ways. I feel like you're going to be changing your boundaries, not just the way they existed prior in relationships, but also your physical boundaries. I feel that you guys are really going to push the envelope and maybe travel a lot, change your environment a lot, but I feel like boundaries in general are going to be pushed and redefined in your relationship with each other. Okay, so what I'm seeing as far as the personality of this next lover coming into your life is one of like I feel like they've experienced a lot of environmental changes prior to meeting you. Like they've either moved to a lot of places, been a lot of places. I'm also getting the idea of like having to defend themselves or defend other people. And I almost feel like this could be in a military sense, like maybe they're part of the military or something along those lines. Something that caused them to travel a lot and really and change their environment frequently. I do feel like they're kind of a traveler. What I'm also seeing here is this person has maybe experienced quite a bit of death in their life. I feel like this is literal as well as figurative. So maybe they've lost somebody in their life prior to meeting you, or they've lost a lot of people that they love in their life prior to meeting you. And I'm also seeing that this has kind of pushed them into really deep transformation between who they were and who they are. Like they've just experienced a lot of transformation and have really seen sort of like the dark side of life. I'm seeing that this person has had to really walk away from a lot of things emotionally. I see this as a traveler, but I'm also seeing this as its traditional meaning of just having to leave behind a lot of turmoil and do a lot of forgiveness, allow a lot of forgiveness in their life prior to meeting you or while they meet you. It's just something that maybe their soul wants to discover, this idea of being able to forgive. I do see them as a pretty emotional person. I'm seeing that they might be ruled by the earth element or just be really sensitive people. I'm also seeing them being very creative. They could be connected to music as in they play music or write music, or they could just really be creative people in general and do a lot of creative endeavors, like, and as any type of artist. Drawing, painting. I'm actually seeing them as a little bit more of like someone who draws. I don't know why, but I'm seeing that this Eight of Pentacles here is more of like an artist type. Maybe a sculptor as well. I'm also seeing some interesting dynamics with maybe parent figures with this person. I feel like it's actually a positive relationship with their parents. I'm feeling that the mother might have been some, like, maybe she was a fire sign, or he just feels a lot of warmth, or he or she feels a lot of warmth when they think of the mother figure. Because I am noticing the sunflower, which to me is a symbol of joy. So I feel like maybe this person looks for attributes that remind them of their mother figure in some way. And I'm also saying this person maybe just has like a lot of hobbies that they have and do on the side of whatever it is that they pursue for a career. This person can also have tendencies towards jealousy, is what I'm feeling. But I don't think that it's not jealousy, it's pride. I'm feeling more of like a tendency of just to be very prideful, and that doesn't necessarily have to be in a negative way by any means, but they just take a lot of pride in what they do. I'm also seeing that the father figure might influence them a little bit. I feel with this like sword energy that's coming up for her personality has more to do with like I want to say like a warrior, like maybe the father. I feel like the father really influences this person as much as the mother does. And they had a good relationship. I'm feeling that there was a good relationship between them, and it sort of gave this person the ability to be independent and financially stable, or just pursue what it is that they wanted to pursue. They felt they had the support to do so. And I'm just seeing that they want a relationship that mirrors their parents' relationship. I think that's what I'm seeing, is that they want a relationship that mirrors their parents' relationship. And I think that because of that, this person also has a tendency to be parenting in their in the way they express themselves in relationships. As in, they just want to really take care of their partner. I see that this person is definitely a happy ending for you. You are a happy ending for each other. I literally see happy ending here, but also it's sitting right next to the Ten of Cups, which tells me that this is likely somebody that you would build a family with, or you see each other you see that the potential of building a family with each other. This person's interesting because as far as their personality goes, I'm feeling that they're more of like an earth or an earth or like water, but particularly earth, yet they have like a lot of air element qualities to them. I'm thinking maybe like more aloof or highly communicative, or they have a lot of friends, they're very popular. But I'm also saying they have a really interesting dynamic in their personality as far as sort of having this wisdom to them, like this like elderly wisdom, but also being very young at heart. I'm seeing that this person might have arm tattoos, or like I don't know, but I am seeing tattoos. And I'm also seeing someone on the lighter spectrum of hair. But maybe not. I mean, I feel like that could go either way. I'm seeing more of just their personality as far as being simultaneously young and wise. They're also incredibly focused people. They really focus on the goals that they set in front of themselves. And I'm just seeing them being like a defender of sorts. Like they defend other people, they help other people. Very like military policeman, like fireman type of vibes. And also just being a very like parent type figure to you or to the people that they care about in their lives. So I think that's all I'm seeing for pile 3. I hope that the message resonated with you, and I will see you in the next reading. Thanks. Hey, pile 4, I've got your cards out here. We're going to be looking at your next lover, what they're going to be like, and what your relationship with each other will be like. So the gift that the next relationship for you will give is the one of sincere relationships. I'm feeling from here that you two will genuinely be, not only have a sincere relationship with one another, but also really be a reflection of one another, maybe have a lot of similar attributes, and really see like the soulmate in one another. Kind of, I'm sort of feeling like that twin flame soulmate vibe where it's like you two are of the same soul stream that have split off into 2 different physical beings, but you really honor and have a sincere relationship with one another. And yeah, I'm just and also a lot of manifestation is going to be prevalent in this relationship as well. Okay, so let's get started on this personality. What I'm seeing for this person is that this person is a highly creative being. They probably have a lot of hobbies. They probably are good at a lot of things. They have a lot of drive, a lot of enthusiasm for life, and is a very intuitive person. I feel that they really look towards the joys of life. They're very intuitive, and really in just general have a lot of pride in who they are and what they represent, whatever that may be. I'm also saying that this person is definitely a master communicator. I feel a lot of Gemini vibes from this group. They may not be a Gemini, although they may be a Gemini. I'm just seeing mostly that they really communicate very thoroughly. They're really able to manifest whatever it is that they want into their life. And I am feeling some sort of, because it's the Magician, it's like a very magical type of personality. Somebody who maybe even does like ritual type of things to bring in certain manifestation into their life. And whether or not they're male or female, they definitely take the steps they need to in order to bring about new beginnings and the desires that they have. Again, I'm also seeing the master communicator. I had the King of Swords here, and what this tells me is that this person is just very good at speaking. This could be singing as well. I am feeling a little bit of musical vibes, but I'm feeling the ability to write, communicate, speak in front of people, perform, sing in front of people. That it's something that they were gifted from a past life and that they're very good at. I'm seeing that this person with the World card here might be on a world stage. This person could have like a large social media following, just somehow be on world stages, whether public speaking is like part of their career or their purpose. But I'm seeing that this person, it's part of their destiny. I'm also sensing some Leo vibes in this reading as well. Someone who's like a little bit of like a performer in some way. Or maybe just has some Leo aspects to them. This person really does this person really, with the Three of Wands, likes to expand their horizons. They are always sort of having an objective view of the future and like a really like wanting to plan for the future, have a new perspective, gain new perspective on things. And is also just really like motivated spiritually to achieve in their life. I'm also just feeling a highly creative person. This person with the Ace of Wands, this tells me that they have a lot of new ideas that are always coming to them. And that they just have this like spirit that runs through them, this enthusiasm that runs through them for life. Like I said earlier, this person is definitely a highly intuitive person with this intuition card here. Um, I'm also feeling that this person could be a master number 22 in their life path. But I do feel that building something is very significant to them and their life path and their purpose. But regardless of all that, how they decide things in life is very intuitively guided. I do see that this person is like definitely a manifester. They want to create and manifest anything in their life I feel that they feel anything is possible in life. I'm feeling that with this Three of Wands, the manifestation, the Magician, I feel that they have a lot of ideas, a lot of enthusiasm, and they truly believe that anything could be possible in life. And then it's just about making it happen for yourself. And also, like, speaking it into existence might be something. But I am just getting a very magical vibe from this person. I do see that this person's, like, holding a wand in almost, like, half of these cards. So it's like they have this just, like, extension of spirit that moves through them. Like, they're just very magical people. Oh, and then I have pride here, which I think I said earlier about just being, like, very prideful people. They just have a lot of pride in how they present themselves, how they act. I think people, like, can pick that up in them, is that they're just very, they're just not brought down easily. They just have a lot of exuberance and pride in who they are, which makes me feel, again, like this person is kind of like Leo, sort of like a Leo type. And I'm also seeing air as well. I'm feeling with this Tower card here that this person might have, like, really experienced a lot of destruction in their life, or it happens pretty often, and it doesn't deter them, though, from their future. I feel that they're always willing to rebuild whatever it is that is destroyed in their life, or whatever structures fall. They just see it as an opportunity to build a stronger structure. Also, and like, I'm feeling that maybe externally this person, it might be really enthusiastic, full of life, but internally maybe they have, like, a lot of destructive tendencies, or they have in their past, and or they just go through their battles really privately. I wouldn't be surprised if this person maybe had, like, a little bit of, like, a fiery temperament. Um, Not to say that there's anything wrong with that. I just more of, like, they kind of, like, have big releases in the way they express themselves in their private relationships, but to the world kind of present themselves as more of a like a just more enthusiastic type of energy. This person could also find themselves often choosing between, like, work and love. Maybe that's where that Gemini, other than them being really amazing communicators and very knowledgeable people, I'm feeling that they might find themselves sort of having this battle between, like, their work and love life, and that might be a theme for them. But they are here to build. I'm feeling that they are very business focused and oriented type of people, as well as just a highly creative and intuitively guided type of person. Maybe their business is creatively focused. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm seeing for pile 4. So I hope that the message resonated for you, and I'll see you in the next. Hey, pile 5, I've got your cards out here. We're going to take a look at your next lover, your next relationship. So let's get started and see what's coming through. The gift that you guys will give each other in your next relationship is the gift of learning. I'm seeing that this learning here is really like an appreciation that you guys will have for one another. I feel that there'll be a very childlike learning in the way that you discover life together. And I'm also feeling that there's definitely going to be a spiritual connection in this relationship. Maybe you both are religious people and you find each other through that sort of aspect, or spiritual people, but it's definitely going to transform your lives in a lot of ways and really just help you appreciate the sweetness of life, and just appreciate the little things, like the luck of just having met each other, and really just show each other new things, discover new things with one another. Okay, so let's see. I'm feeling that with this Three of Swords, that this person, as well as you, may have come from like a broken relationship prior to this. I'm feeling like divorce. Like maybe one or both of you was divorced prior to this, and it does like influence a lot of like how you live your lives now. I'm seeing someone who on one hand definitely perseveres quite a bit and can like really take on the weight of the world without giving up. But also I'm feeling that you or this other person, or really both of you was what I'm feeling, is that you've kind of like been through life alone for a pretty significant period of time. I'm feeling that the communication, like I'm feeling a couple things from this Eight of Wands, which is like sort of telling me that that on one hand, this person might be really good at communicating, but really what I'm feeling is like, it's like you communicate through messages. Like maybe it's like you meet online, or you meet somewhere where you just get to know each other over the phone, or, you know, something like that first. And it's really, it's like a gift. It feels like it's like a gift, and also like you manifested it. Like each of you wanted it badly enough that it kind of like fell upon you from the skies, is like what I'm feeling. As far as what this person is like, I'm seeing in their personality, this is a person who likes a lot of adventure. And I feel that this is an interesting pile, because what I'm seeing is that you two are very similar people. I feel like I'm looking at them and I'm also looking at you. So I'm seeing that there's a lot of adventure. Like this person likes to have a lot of adventure and travel a lot. Or maybe is just like always willing to like start new things in their life. And I'm seeing that with this adventure card, that it that message is validated. Like it's just kind of a very adventurous personality that I'm seeing here. I'm also seeing someone though with this Hanged Man. I don't know why, but I'm sensing Pisces. I'm feeling Pisces in this reading. Either one or both of you is a Pisces. And I'm also feeling this idea that, like, again, that you've been alone, like both of you have been alone, or this person has been alone for like quite some time. And it's sort of given them this ability to really reflect on what kind of partner that they want, or who they are, or what life means to them. But I am sensing a very like spiritually guided person. Someone who spent a lot of time seeing things from a different perspective, or really just trying to see how the heartbreak that they've experienced in their life, like how that's contributed to them, or like find a new perspective on the heartbreak that they've experienced in their life. I'm seeing that this person definitely just perseveres through things. They're adventurous. They like to communicate. They're hard to push down. And they value having a foundation to work from, a solid foundation. I'm feeling that this person, for you and for them, like this relationship is a wish granted. It seems like it was really wished into existence. I'm seeing with the Nine of Cups here, like a lot of satisfaction in the relationship, and really having new beginnings because of it. I'm also feeling like drinks, like maybe you guys get to know each other first, like via just like like communication or communicating quite a bit. And then I'm feeling like a lot of like drinking, like maybe like being at bars or like meeting at a bar, getting to know each other at a bar. But it's really just like a reflection of like the fun that you have with one another and like the satisfaction that you give one another. And that really it's just a wish granted, the fact that you've both come into this your life together. I'm seeing with the new beginnings and the Magician that this is going to be an entirely new beginning for you. The way like when you meet each other. It's also going to be karmic because I am seeing the number 8 when it comes to this meeting. So the number 8 can actually be really significant for you. This might be 8th day, 8th month, something, and also just the idea that it's just a very karmic number. I'm feeling that one of you, actually both of you, like I've been saying, I'm feeling that there's this idea that you've just been through a lot of hardship. I'm feeling divorce. I'm feeling like divorce has a lot to do with the way you both approach your relationship now. And it's kind of like you're using this relationship as a whole new way to learn something new about relationships. And it really does, I get the sense, like reawaken your like zest for life. I'm also seeing physical activity. This person with as their love and adventure, I'm feeling like maybe physical activity in nature might be really significant. Like you meet out in nature or you like doing those things together. Yeah, generally though, this is just an interesting pile because I feel that you two will definitely be pretty similar people and have a lot of same interests and come from similar backgrounds where maybe it's like maybe it just takes a little bit more time to get to know each other, but when you do, it's like a really solid foundation and also really is just like a wish granted for one another. And from there you just kind of begin this whole new life with each other. So that's really awesome. So anyway, Pile 5, that's all I'm seeing for you, and I hope that the reading resonated, and I'll see you in the next one.